You may even go to the extent of categorising people. So typically people at the top would be signatories and then decision makers. Then you have influencers, there may be a number of those. You'll have angels, which are people who maybe can't help to make the decision, but they can certainly point you in the right direction. And you have blockers, people that if you don't get on the right side of actually can stop you progressing within a business. So some people take it to that level. Some go a lot further. This book, which is many years old now, I have hundreds of books in my library in my study at home. I'm an avid collector of business and marketing material, books, case studies, reports, research. This is probably my most thumbed book. Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive by Harvey Mackay. And it's a brilliant book, full of inspiration, full of really good ideas. And it stems from Harvey Mackay's own example and life in business. He bought an envelope company that he called Mackay Envelope, and everyone told him not to do it. The same as an awful lot of people told Pete Tomlinson not to take on JR Zone, but he's turned that around to a really successful business down in Newport. But with Harvey Mackay, he took an envelope company on, and people said, well, hold on, you're crazy. No one can make money out of envelopes. You can't differentiate an envelope because they're just different shapes, sizes and colours, self-seal or not. It's all about price. And he said, no, it's all about service. And he built a phenomenally successful company. And he did it with two things. One's the Mackay 66. And I wouldn't say do this because it's very American, and they can, our cousins over the pond can go a little bit over the top on these things. But with the Mackay 66, it's 66 things you should know about your customer. And it starts off with the usual things about an address and where the business is and the position they hold and all the things we've talked about. It goes on into a bit more detail. It goes into religion, quite a sensitive subject, certainly in today's times. Sexual orientation. It goes into, and I'm really not sure how you get that across in a sales meeting, whether you just, you sit there and say, oh, excuse me, what's your view on bestiality? Just kind of make some avid notes. But some of it's useful and some of it maybe not quite so much. But then he follows that up with the Mackay 12 Ps, and they're 12 things you should know about your competitors. And that's really valuable stuff. So it's a good book. It's been reprinted many, many times. This is quite an old copy. Certainly worth getting.